Shalom. Before I get started, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the elders apostles, great millstone, who rule well and teach well, and who are the true leaders of Israel today. Start with Elder Pastor Tahar on down. I also would like to give double honors to the head and the elder of the Men of Israel camp, the Ak Chazak, whom I teach under down here in Greenville, South Carolina. And I also would like to give another shout out to you, Sincere Akim, you brothers out there that's pushing this word and this truth in all sincerity and righteousness in these last days. All right, to y'all, I'd like to say shalom. All right, I'm coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai with another quick exhortation video. And pretty much I want to do a gospel, Salakia. I pretty much want to do a gospel of the day. All right, sometimes, the Bible out, they'll give you, like you see, a verse of the day, a gospel of the day, and the Psalms of the day. Sometimes I mostly do Psalms of the day, but today I'm going to do the gospel of the day. And I'm going to read the one they got here for the gospel of the day in Luke 4 and 5. And you can also read it in Matthew's the 4th chapter as well. It talks about it in Matthew's the 4th chapter. Pretty much it's going into, all right, when I read it, I'm gonna just pretty much read the verse they have right here. But pretty much when you read it, basically Yahweh Shai, our Lord, he was fasting, all right, for if I'm not mistaken, 40 days and 40 nights. And pretty much Satan was coming to him trying to tempt him, to get him to serve, Satan. Yahweh Shai wouldn't do it. And pretty much this was Satan, this was something Satan was saying. It says, in the devil, all right, it said, in the devil, taking him up into an high mountain, show unto him all the kingdoms of the world in a moment of time. You see, pretty much Satan was saying, you can get this, you can get that, or you could be able to do this, if you just serve me. And Yahweh Shai told him, no. What did Yahweh Shai told him? Man should not live by bread alone, but by every word of the Lord, roughly paraphrasing, man. So, that's me saying that, really, Satan is going to try to get us, this devil is going to try to get us, to switch on Yahweh Shem Shai and have us take that mark, man. He gonna be like, if you take the mark, you could be able to do this, you'll be able to do that. You see? So we're going to be tempted as well. Just like how Yahweh Shai was tempted, we're going to be tempted as well, man. Because trust and believe, man, when Esau roll out that sea hill, he going to tell you can be, you're going to be able to do miracles, man. He going to make it look all cool and, what's the word? He going to make it look cool and, it's going to be like the next trend, man. Everybody going to have it, man. All right, you're going to be able to do so many things with this new sea hill. You can control your mind. You can look at information in your mind or whatever, So trust and believe, man. Hey, man, he's going to try to tempt us like how he tempt Yahweh Shai, man. You take the sea hill, I'll put an extra 5,000 in your account, But what did the Lord say, man? Hey, roughly paraphrasing, what should a man do for his soul, roughly paraphrasing? What should it profit you, man? It's going to profit you damnation. It's going to profit you damnation. So, no, we're not going to take your seat here, man. Lord willing, Yahweh Ratazah, the Lord don't put it in our spirits to do that, man. We got to be like Yahweh Shai and stand firm, man. Because guess what? Look at the glory that Yahweh Shai have now, that he did all that. Because Yahweh Shai could have easily gave in. He was fasting at that, so he was at his lowest, And we're going to be at our lowest, considering the fact that we're going to be cut off from society when this sea hill roll out. So we pretty much going to be damn near walking in the shoe steps of Yahweh Shai. So we got to remember scriptures like this to get us through. Speaking of myself first and foremost, man. Because it's not going to be easy, man. When this man roll out, you know, and got all type of military armies out here, this shit gonna be, it's gonna be a very scarcely days. I ain't gonna say day, it ain't gonna be just no day. It's gonna be days we might have to go, you know, before Yahweh Shah come, before our Lord come, you know. So, hey man, we gotta remain firm and stay true. And if we have to die, hey, take it with all grace. Take it on the chin. Because Yahweh Shah died for us. He died for you. Hey, we ain't saying it's going to be easy. We ain't saying it's going to be hard. Well, it is going to be hard. I ain't going to say it's going to be hard, but it's going to look like it's hard. But Yahweh Shah going to get us through it. Yahweh, if you believe and have faith, Yahweh Shah going to get us through it. You know, that's why, you know, Yahweh Shah is putting us through all these tests, man. You know, it's just like, you know, for example, like, you know, back in school, you know, you took all these tests and quizzes, and then at the end of the year, you took the what? The exam, the SATs or whatever, you know? So this is basically how it is. So Satan, just like how Satan tempted Yahweh Shah, we're going to be tempted the same way, man. You know? So Lord willing, this video was edifying. This quick exhortation was edifying. And I'm going to close with giving our praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rechakodash. Double honor to the elders apostles, great millstone, who rule well and teach well, who are the true leaders of Israel today. Start with elder apostle on now. Double honor to the head and the elder, the man of Israel camp, the Chazak, whom I teach under that here in Greenville, South Carolina. And Shalom to you, Sister Aki, and Shalom. And also, by the way, Shabbat Shalom. We got to mention that. All right. It's currently the new moon Sabbath. All right. It'll be from Thursday Eve. All right. From Friday Eve, Thursday sundown, to Friday sundown. All right. So Shalom.